everybody.
Hello.
A very warm welcome to you tonight for our March Spotlight session. My name is Laura, this is Kirsty, and we are delighted to have you with us. As always, we love to see where you're coming from, where you're watching from, so pop us a little hello in the comments to let us know.
Yep, and Scat Youth are absolutely thrilled to be in partnership with Stonehaven Folk Club and Stonehaven Folk Festival to bring you these fantastic spotlight sessions. And tonight we have a very special guest joining us, the fantastic fiddler, Eryn Rae.
Woo, I'm excited about this. Very excited. But before we bring on the lovely Eryn, we would now like to invite on your host for this evening, the wonderful Lexi Russell, all the way from Elgin. Hi, Lexi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Now, just a little note for everybody. Lexi, just this weekend, won the Junior Fiddle competition as part of the TMSA competitions up in Aberdeen. How did you enjoy that, Lexi?
Oh. Sorry, Lexi.
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy performing and competing?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a good experience.
Yeah, it was a great thing you did. So very, very well done. So now we are going to pass the baton to you. So the show is yours. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome everyone. As Laura said, I'm Lexi and I'm delighted to be hosting the Spotlight session tonight. We always love to see who's joining us tonight, so please do give us a hello in the comments. And tonight we're going to be joined by the incredibly talented fiddle player and the winner of the BBC Radio Scotland Young Traditional Musician of the Year 2022, Eryn Rae.
Hi, Lexi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. So, tonight you're going to be talking about your experience of being on the Young Traditional Music of the Year competition. For those of you at home, we also have a Q&A, so make sure that you let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. But first of all, let's find a bit more about yourself. Can you tell us a little bit about you?
Yeah. So I started playing the fiddle when I was 7, and my teacher was Katrina MacDonald from Shetland. So she taught me for about 10 years, and then so that was in the Scottish borders. So I'm from Jedburgh down there. And then after school, I moved up to Glasgow, where I still am now. And I started going to the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, where I studied traditional music. So yeah, I'm just coming to the end of my 4th year now, so ready to graduate in the summer.
You're now going to play us something. Can you tell us what you're about to play?
Yeah, so this is a little clip from my final recital last year, so last June. And I'm joined by the wonderful Michael Biggins on the piano. And starts off with a great tune written by, I think it was Rob Harbron from England, and it's called Kissing Tree Lane. And then I'll go into 2 pipe reels. So the first one is called The Last Mile by Mark Stewart. And then we'll finish off with, I think it's Picnic in the Sky by Matthew Watson.
That was brilliant, and I hope everyone at home enjoyed that too. Now, on to the topic of tonight. Let's hear a bit more about your experience of taking part in the Young Traditional Musician of the Year competition.
Yep. So it's quite a lengthy process, actually. So I think I entered back in, I think it was July. So they've got a website page on the BBC, and you fill out a short form and you submit about, I think it's 10 minutes worth or 8 minutes worth of music. So I was quite last minute with it. I did leave it to the last hour, but I just submitted a phone recording, so it's really easy to do. And you just write a wee bit about yourself. And then from there, they have a panel of judges who basically pick the 12 semi-finalists from the entries. So I think we found out maybe roughly August time if we were through to the semi-finals or not. And then at the start of October, that's when the semi-finals took place. So 12 of us competed and we played 10 minutes, so roughly 2 sets, or might have been 12 minutes in fact. And it was in the BBC building in Glasgow. I think they used to do it down somewhere Dumfries way, but obviously COVID has kind of changed plans slightly, but it was still a brilliant environment, and it's the first year that it's ever been broadcast on TV. So yeah, it was quite nerve-wracking, but it was brilliant. And then from there, they announced the six finalists, and then of course that took place in February, not so long ago. So that was back to the normal format. So what happens is Celtic Connections put a concert on in the city halls in Glasgow, and the six finalists have to perform about 15 minutes each. So yeah, that was definitely the most nerve-wracking stage, that's for sure. But it's also televised, so yeah, it's a really great experience. The whole process from start to finish, because that's over 6 months where it's kind of niggles in the back of your mind, but it's just such a good thing to work towards, just a really good goal to have, and it just keeps you motivated, especially just now when we've not got the same sort of performance opportunities that we once did have. So yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Wow, that was so interesting. There's a lot of things I did not know about that competition. Remember, if you've got any questions for Eryn, you can type them in the comments. But now I have a few questions for you.
Mhm.
What make is your fiddle?
It's a long story actually. But I think Lexi, you were saying that you didn't really know that there was different makes. So if you don't know, then have a look inside the F holes in your fiddle or violin, and usually there's a little sticker, which will have either the factory or the maker or wherever it's come from. But mine doesn't actually have a sticker, so there's no traces there. But I've taken it to a few luthiers, and they think it's roughly from the 1800s, so very old, over probably about 200 years old, and they think it's probably French as well, but obviously they can't be sure.
Wow. Do you play in a group or like a band?
So I did play in a band with Michael, who was playing with me there, called Northern Company, but we all kind of moved to different corners of the country, so we've not done so much together. But I've just started playing with a singer actually called Callum Beatty. So it's not traditional based, so it's a really good experience just to kind of branch out into a different genre. But yeah, that's the main thing just now.
Do you play other instruments?
When I was in school, when I sat higher in advanced higher music, obviously you need a second instrument, so I took up the guitar for a while, and I really enjoyed it, but it just, I think I got a bit bored of it after that, so I just thought I'd stick with the fiddle. But at the conservatoire, you get the option to, if you ever want to go there, or anybody you know, you get the option to study a second instrument. So you get lots of free lessons. So it's a great opportunity if you've ever got a second instrument on the go.
What is your favourite tune?
That is a seriously tricky question. I've got too many. I think they change, but I think maybe this week it would have to be The Green Fields of Glentown, which is an Irish tune written by Tommy Peoples. So check it out if you've never heard it before. But yeah, it was St. Patrick's Day this week, so I've been listening to lots of Irish tunes.
Who's your inspiration to play?
Probably all of my teachers that I've had. So mainly Katrina MacDonald from Shetland, and my current teacher at uni is Marie Fielding as well. Apart from those two, probably people like Jenna Reid, Jenna Moynihan, Liz Carroll, lots of female fiddle players. There's so many great ones out there. So yeah, I think they're probably my main 5 or 6.
That was fantastic. Now, it's unfortunately time for us to say goodbye for the night. A massive thank you to Eryn for joining us, and a thank you to our lovely viewers for joining us too. We'll be back in April for our last Spotlight session. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Bye for now.
Bye. Nice to speak to you.